What's up everyone, it's your girl Jay, back from that white abyss that I was filming in for the past couple of videos. And today, we're doing a daily dose, but today we're doing a Music Monday, so, yeah. So let's get started with a music video on a group that a lot of you have been requesting and ask I look at, Attention, with their debut song, So Dangerous. So I watched it, and off the bat, I was like, these are infants. There's no way that they were born before 1997. I actually did like this song. It was a cool kind of like EDM. It kind of reminded me back in like 2009-ish when like everyone was kind of doing EDM. So it was cool that they were kind of bringing that back. They have really good vocalists. That's one of the things that I noticed the most. Speaking of really good vocalists, I hate to make this comparison, but I'm pretty sure that EXO's Baekhyun is like hiding in that group, because I will play the part for you right now. Tell me that that isn't EXO's Baekhyun. That sounds exactly like him, and that was freaking me out because I was just listening to this random group, and then all of a sudden Baekhyun accosts me. Overall, I definitely think that next time they come back, they should probably do something that's a bit more original, more like bam in your face. While it was a good song, I don't think it was anything that screamed like, hello, we're up tension, we are here to shake our shoulders in front of you. Okay, well they did that, but like just something that was super memorable, and I was like, okay, you know, this is them, this is their color. I mean, I know it's kind of hard, it's their first single, it's their first crack at this, but I would just like to see more variety and more of individuality to them next time. Moving on, TAEYEON, who is making her solo debut on October 8th, is it? That's when she's dropping the official music video. Just came back. She's been releasing teasers all week, but she just released her MV teaser for her song, I. So when I found out that TAEYEON was having a solo debut, I was really excited because her voice is really beautiful. I really like strong voices, and she has that kind of voice I like. But I was also kind of like, okay, because I felt like they were just going to give her another ballad. Now, I get it. Her voice is big. It's beautiful. Ballads can, you know, show off her emotion. But I feel like she always does a ballad. She's always singing ballads. And I feel like with her voice type, it's so interesting that I would want to see her sing other stuff. Now, I knew, even though I'm not like a hardcore zone or anything, I have heard, and I kind of was aware of the fact that she's very much into rock music. So I was wondering if SM was going to make her go the, you know, ballad princess route, or was gonna let her dabble in some rock. And it seemed like, based off the teaser, that they kind of met an agreement, because it kind of seems like it's gonna be like a slow rock ballad. Now, usually I wouldn't be like jumping for joy at this, but like I said, anything that's variety from the usual ballad she does as her solos is interesting to me. And we have to remember, or I have to remember, that it's a whole album. So this is gonna be the title track, but you don't know what other gems might be on that album. It seems like it's a very earthy, chill, so I don't think we're getting any, you know, twerk anthems from TAEYEON. Next album. But overall, I am excited. It's giving me Seungyu vibes. Seungyu, he came out with his second solo album, I guess, or second stab at being solo, and it was like this really experimental, rocky, earthy kind of thing, and I can see TAEYEON kind of going that route, and I really liked Seungyu's album, so if her album's anything like his, I'm definitely gonna like it. Moving on, GOT7 came back with their newest title track, If You Do. So I already did a video reaction to this, so if you want to watch that, I'll link it somewhere. But I wanted to kind of talk more about it now that, you know, I've kind of listened to it a lot more. First of all, I want to mention that like I often forget that GOT7 only debuted last year because they've had so many freaking comebacks. Like, they debuted with Girls, Girls, Girls. They had A. They had Haji Hajima. They had Dak Choa. Like, they've had so many songs for a group who's only been active for a year. And I know rookies have to be active, but geez, like, they've had so many. Anyway, with this If You Do, they've kind of become more mature. It's much more edgy than their old concepts. I would say the closest thing to If You Do is probably Haji Hajiman, just because it was a bit more angsty, but it still was very cute. So this time they're total like manly men or whatever, and they're like throwing things and punching bags, and I really like it. I really do. Like, it's weird to see GOT7 be so angry and angsty, but at the same time, this song really fit their voice types. Bam Bam is even giving us some vocals in there, and he's doing a really good job. And like I always do when I talk about GOT7, I always wonder, is this gonna be their big break? I don't know if this is gonna be their big break, but what I have kind of noticed is while they haven't had the big hit, like they haven't had their Ice Cream Cake or their Growl, their G, you can kind of see them steadily rising and improving in music and concept and even just like stage presence each time. So even if they aren't like, you know, instant hits, I like the fact that you can like see them grow with every comeback. Next we have Lovelyz, who came back as 8 this time. I know I'm holding up 5 fingers, but because I'm holding something down here, you're only gonna see 5 fingers. But they came back as 8. They let Jisoo back in the group, I guess. They came back with a new album with a title track. So Lovelyz are like my baby rookies. Like, they have kind of snatched my soul from debut. I really liked Kenny Jelly Love. I still liked it, but it's not as much as Kenny Jelly Love. So I was wondering if I could like get that feel that I got with Kenny Jelly Love back with Achu. Now, Kenny Jelly Love and Achu, they look very similar. The music videos look very, very similar, but the feels are definitely different. I would say that this was a lot cuter than Kenny Jelly Love, like the actual song. Kenny Jelly Love, while it was a cute song, it was an innocent song, it had a more chill feel. But this one is like they're jumping around, they're sneezing and stuff like that. Now the thing about Lovelyz is that somehow, somewhere, their competition became G-Friend. G-Friend is another new girl group who has a cute concept, and a lot of people think that since they both have a cute concept, only one of them are going to survive and make it into stardom, and it's like a duel between those two to see who's going to eventually make it big. I definitely think that G-Friend was really able to pull ahead this year with Me Gustas 2 and Glass Beat. They both did really well, but similar to GOT7, I can see the fact that like Lovelyz, fandom wise and music quality wise, I feel like they're definitely stepping it up each time, even if it's just by a little, because I know a lot of you are probably like, Lovelyz does the same cute concept every time. Well, to me, I can see variety, okay? I have my Stan goggles on and I'm not taking them off.